It's New York.
It's New York or nowhere. So, on the topic of New York, we've got a fun tier list game for you. So, I'm gonna put this
I'm
up.
ready.
I'm gonna put this up on the screen here. So here we have our
I'm
tier
ready.
list. We have four tiers, and we have nine of, in our opinion, nine of the greatest, most recognizable, memorable New York sports moments of all time. I'm fully aware that we probably didn't include some moments in here. We definitely missed some. You can feel free to let us in the comments what you would have liked to see. But here's what we have. Let me bring the laptop over here. So we have OG's tip in. So this is the first moment we're gonna discuss. So we have OG's game four tip in to seal a 29-point comeback. We have the Jeter flip play. We have the helmet catch, Linsanity run, not the Knicks, the Yankees three-peat from I think 98 to 2000 or 99 2001 or not 2001. We have Strahan's broken sack record. We have Aaron Judge's 60-second home run of all a single season home run. We have Jeter's walk-off hit in his final game as a Yankee, and then we have the OBJ one-handed catch. So we're just gonna go through this, and I'll take some time with this. I want to discuss every single moment. So OG Anunoby's game four tip-in.
I'm putting that in S tier. The reason I have that in S tier is because that
S tier or
is.
the city exploded?
Oh, I'm sorry. The city exploded. I
The
apologize,
city
y'all.
exploded is the top tier.
The city exploded. I'm putting that in. The city exploded because that is a game winner. I thought Brunson missed that shot and we lost. Nope. He came through out of nowhere, tipped the ball in. The crowd goes wild. Mariska Hargitay's there.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's there. Everybody's celebrating, jumping around. New York's playing. Enough said.
Yeah, again, to add to the context, if you don't know already, which I'd be surprised if you didn't, game four, down 29 points. The Knicks came all the way back. Brunson went for the three, missed it. Anunoby comes in to tip the ball in to take the 1 point lead with about 1.4, 1.7 seconds left.
That wasn't just an explosion. That was a ballistic missile.
I agree, and you know, and for that, I feel like this has to go in the top tier. The city exploded. I think this was one of the most generational things I've ever seen. I have not seen stadiums get that loud. I mean, that was just unbelievable. Let's see, what do we have next? We have Jeter's flip play. So the context of this, I think, was this game five of the World Series. And I think here, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna look up the context.
The flip play.
Why am I forgetting the context?
I think I might put that in A tier.
Oh, okay, I'm totally wrong. I don't know what I'm talking
He'll
about.
explain.
Okay, October 13th, 2001, in Game 3 of the ALDS between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Facing elimination, the Yankees were clinging to a 1-0 lead in the seventh inning when Jeremy Giambi singled and Terrence Long hit a double into the right field corner. Situation, Yankees right fielder, he fielded the ball, threw it completely over the heads of two designated cutoff men, but the first and second baseman. But Jeter was there to flip the play and get the out at home to pretty much ensure the Yankees would win the game.
A.
I think this is a solid. This is between S and A. This is pretty generational considering the Yankees were facing elimination. This was a very pivotal moment. Also considering that the Yankees, this was 2001. This was for New York. You got to think about what was happening at this time in 2001 between the terrorist attacks. Yankees facing elimination, and they were able to win this game and move all the way on to go to the World Series, where they would eventually lose on a walk-off. But for me, I think because of the context of what had happened during this time,
We can go ahead and give it S.
I would say S. I would understand if you put A tier as well.
Yeah. I was going to throw A tier because of it. But just like you said, I will agree because of the context of everything was going on that year. Everybody
With the
was
World Trade Center,
Everybody was
yeah.
supporting New York this one time. I'm going to give it an S tier.
Steven, you got any input?
I do not.
All right. Well, I think
That's
I think S tier is good. I think I can't quite put City Exploded just because, and I'm sure that it was rowdy, but because it wasn't like a World Series context or anything like that, I think S tier is perfectly good for that. Next up, we have the helmet catch.
A.
And me personally, I think this also goes in City Exploded or S. This is pretty much like Giants are down to the Patriots, the undefeated Patriots up to this point.
Let me explain why I give it A. It was a great play. Eli shakes him off and throws the ball down the field. Great catch. It sparks. It's not the game-winning play, however. The game-winning play is Plaxico Burress for the touchdown to win the Super Bowl. So I'm going to give it A tier. It's a great play that sparks it, but it's not the game-winning play, and it's not the touchdown to Burress for 6 to win the game.
That's
so
fair.
I'll give it A.
I like S. I like S, but I think since that's 2-1, we'll go ahead and throw that in A tier. So that works out pretty well. Next up, we have Linsanity Run.
Would I be wrong if I low-key put it in B?
No, not necessarily. When you think about this, this was just a regular season. I say just a regular season moment. This was a regular season moment, so it's not like this had championship or playoff elimination context to it. But I think for how we still talk about this to this day, this has to at least go in A tier. Linsanity is literally a coined term in the Urban Dictionary now, where it's literally when someone goes on like a short period of time where they just go on the most insane run. Like you can say right now, Freddie on Twitter, like that German fan who's here for the World Cup, he's on a Linsanity run right now. He can't be stopped. This man is beloved by everyone and getting offers and getting like gift offers and stuff from people. And for this, the fact that we still coin this term to this day, this was generational. This man hit a game winner. This man was averaging like 30 a night. I don't know. Maybe you could provide some more context here, but I think personally I throw it in A.
If I do, I'll chuck it in lower A tier to at least balance that out. Everybody knows I have love for Jeremy Lin, not only for Knicks side but for the Lakers side. I will coin with you. I'll put it in lower A tier.
Yeah, we'll keep it towards
at best.
We'll keep it towards the bottom behind the helmet catch.
At best.
A-.
All
Right, next up we have the New York Yankees three-peat championship. And for this, I feel like this is probably going to be an A or an S. I don't know if this is quite City Exploded tier, but this is going to be like a...
I'm going to go S. You don't really see anything like that happen.
This is very uncommon.
I got to go S tier.
I think...
S.
Yeah, I think it's just how hard it is to do that this day, and this being one of the most beloved squad, like some of the most beloved players in Yankees history, with Jeter and why am I forgetting the catcher's name? Or Posada. And A-Rod wasn't a part of these at the time, I don't think. This would have been 98 to 2000, I think. I honestly wouldn't mind putting this in City Exploded either. I think Yankees fans will go crazy for... New York fans will go crazy for anything. And considering that's 3 championships in a row, like if the Braves win 3 championships in a row, I'm gonna go like light a car on fire. So not actually. Do not do that at home. I'm being a bad example, but like I'm gonna go be crazy if my team wins 3 in a row. I just think now especially now it seems so impossible to do.
The Dodgers are on the brink.
The Dodgers are on the brink of it.
Think about how I feel with all this sports going on with me right now, and my team's winning. The car setting on fire is just a little small thing that might happen. I'm trolling, but I'm going crazy right now.
Steve, I want your input here because
yeah,
I'm thinking City Exploded, but what are you thinking?
I'm thinking City Exploded too.
All right, so is that where we're gonna put it? City Exploded. We're gonna put it behind OG's Tippin.
Because you never see.
Yeah, you never see that
3 times.
I don't even know if the Dodgers will do it this year. I think. Yeah. I think with the Yankees and the Braves, I think also being just right up there with them as well, and the Brewers, it's going to be very hard. I think the competition is a lot more fierce this year than it was last year. And so for that, considering we might not see it again, we might. Who knows? I'm putting that in City Exploded. I think that's just generational, and that's just some of the most beloved Yankee squads of all time, and just won't be matched. Yeah. All right, next up, we have Michael Strahan's single-season sack record on Brett Favre. So context, I think it was the last game of the season. Last game of the season, Strahan breaks through and sacks Brett Favre, who ended up just diving and taking the sack because he knew he was cooked. For a single season, 22 and a half sacks. Not only a New York Giants single season record, but an NFL single season record up until Myles Garrett broke it last season.
Hey,
this has to at least go A.
Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree.
I'd go to far as to say I'd put this in S.
I won't disagree with you.
I still think Strahan might, besides LT, might, like, it's like LT and then it's probably Strahan as the greatest Giants D lineman to ever play for that team. This is still talked about to this day, obviously, even with Myles Garrett breaking it. Obviously, to break the record, Strahan had to be talked about because it was his record. Him and T.J. Watt's record, actually. But this isn't a Pittsburgh Steelers. This isn't a Pittsburgh moment. I think Strahan's was more legendary than T.J. Watt's, in my opinion.
Pause on play here. If Myles Garrett did that in Cleveland, what's going to happen when he goes to the Rams?
Oh. Woo. Wow. I mean, we'll have to see.
With Aaron Donald, too?
Possibly. Is he coming back? Do we have an update on that?
Not yet.
Anyways.
I've seen a lot of stuff that's rumored to him coming back.
All right. We'll see
his workout routines.
All right, a little off topic. We're getting off topic. I'd go so far and put this in S tier. Because I think some of these moments here are...
I'll go top of A.
Top of A, bottom of S. I feel like I gotta go bottom of S. This was a broken record.
Yeah.
No complaint.
I'd say bottom of S.
No complaint.
I think bottom of S works out pretty well here, so we'll chuck it up there.
No complaint.
Next up we have Aaron Judge in 2022 breaking the American League single season home run record with 62.
S.
I like this as a high A. Maybe a middle of the pack A.
I'm putting it.
I think you got to understand the context. This didn't happen in New York. This happened in Texas. And up to this point, Yankees fans were actually booing Aaron Judge because he wasn't hitting a home run for like a week straight. And again, it's very important. This is definitely up there. Sorry. Allergies, guys. This is up there. Again, American League single season record broken. Aaron Judge, this being the 16th captain in Yankees history. Absolutely beloved. Just all around might honestly be the best player in baseball. This record is still talked about to this day. Obviously, it was pretty recent, so there could be a little bit of recency bias here, but I think this goes somewhere around the A tier.
No disagreement.
I like S tier, but considering we have the flip play and the sack record there, we could throw it bottom of S tier. By then, I'm going to throw it at the top of A tier.
I agree.
Above the helmet catch?
I can see it.
All right, next up, I think I know where I'm putting this.
I do too.
This isn't going any lower than S tier. This is Derek Jeter with a walk-off single in his final game as his final game as a New York Yankee and his final game as an MLB player all around, spending his entire how many years was it? 20 years? A little less than that, something like that. Spending his entire career with the New York Yankees. And on the final game of the season where the Yankees weren't going to make the playoffs, it was his final game as a Yankee. And he did a walk-off single to close out his career as one of the greatest to ever play in the pinstripes.
I know where I'm putting this.
This goes S tier at least. At least.
City Exploded.
I'm putting the City Exploded.
But I think City Explodes goes great.
Let me give my context of why. The reason why this is going in the City Exploded is because he's the captain, is Derek Jeter. Everybody in New York, and especially as a Yankee fan, loves Derek Jeter. He spent his whole tenure with this. He just always wanted to play for the Yankees. He is the star. He's the captain. He's the guy. The city will always explode. And for him to have a moment like that, come on, Cap.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute
Come on, Cap.
cinema. I think City Explodes is great. Do I put this over the three-peat?
No.
No.
Probably not. So there it goes, right there.
But it could technically count towards that because the man was a champion as well. So it could tie hand in hand. So
All right.
I wouldn't mind that.
So we put that at the bottom of the City Explodes, which means the last moment, which is probably my only B tier moment out of all of these, I'm putting the OBJ one-handed catch. And there's nothing wrong with this. I love this moment. This is one of the greatest and most talked about, most viral Giants moments in NFL history. This is one of the most talked about moments. This was at a time where social media was still starting to become a thing. This was one of the first truly viral moments to happen in sports. This took over the internet. This took over the world. Everyone wanted to be like OBJ with the one-handed catch. And the fact that we still talk about it to this day is great, and it's definitely one of the greatest to ever happen. But when you really think about the context, it was just a regular season game, and it was a highlight moment that's still talked about forever. But because of that, because of the context, and sorry, we got they're mowing the lawn outside, so if you hear that, I don't know if you can, but for the context of that, I feel like I have to throw it in B tier just because of the context of the clip. I've said context 15 billion times, but for the moment itself, if I'm putting the moment itself, I'm putting like S tier. But because if you have to add behind what the meaning of the moment was, I think it's the only B tier to go on the list. But y'all can disagree if you want.
I'm gonna go A. It changed the way everybody viewed the game. Everybody wanted to be like Odell and have one-hand catches. I'm going to at least put in an A. I think it's a special moment in history, one of the greatest plays in history. That's the reason why I put in A. You could disagree, it's fine.
I'd probably say around lower A.
All right, so I think we'll go lower A, high B, but we'll go ahead and go with lower A, which means we had no B tier moments, ladies and gentlemen, no B tier moments. So for the City Exploded, here's the round off. We have OG's tip-in, Yankees three-peat, Jeter's final walk-off. We have at S tier, Jeter's flip play and Strahan's broken sack record. Oh, hi, Holly. The dog's over there in the corner. She's hanging out. Hi. I think she woke up from her nap. We might have woken her up. Sorry. And then at A tier, we have Aaron Judge's AL single-season home run record, the helmet catch, Linsanity run, and the OBJ one-handed catch. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a wrap on our greatest New York sports moments tier list